You guys should see me putting this thing back together. Hopefully. I don't know why they're letting me do this. Good morning. Today is Saturday and a little unorthodox. My truck broke yesterday. Well, it's been leaking fluid from the transmission and found out that the PTO bolts where the flange goes had kind of backed out, and this is it right here. So I took this off yesterday after doing a couple moves. PTO is still good, but the flange right here, the 4 bolts in here, I think 2 of them were loose, and then one of them had cracked the head off it right here. So these 3 bolts were loose, and then this head right here had sheared off in one of those corners, so it was leaking out real bad because behind this it has the O-ring, and then it has the inside seal. So anyways, got that all on there. I have to get a couple shims because it broke and it's old, so I got to get that. This is the old stuff that I'm replacing, and I got to get some new bolts right here. So I got the card, even though I was going to put everything on my own stuff and just have them pay me back, but that's good. So got that. Got to get these bolts, the gaskets. Anyways, I know spur of the moment, last minute deal. I didn't record anything when I took everything apart, but I'm going to kind of show you guys as I'm putting it back together. But yeah, here's my baby, broke down. But if you guys see, that's the pump, and then the hole in my transmission. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm also going to, I might as well replace these bolts because they're all different sizes. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, cool. So it's Saturday and I got my kids, but work don't stop. And yeah, so I got the gasket. I'm trying to record, watch my kids, all that stuff all at the same time, so bear with me. All right, I got the gasket, got this bolt, so I'm gonna replace those, I'm gonna replace that one. Got the shims and the broken bolt. Get me a rag. And then since I'm here, I might do some other stuff because I know they got me some new brackets. So my truck's up north truck up in New York. Funny thing, short story. Where I was born at, up in New York, that's where this truck came from. So me and this truck got a special bond. I was born in Albany, New York, and this truck was owned out in Albany, New York. So, little keynotes if you guys want. So, like I said, I got my kids in the car with me. Girls.
Hi.
What's your name?
Jaya.
What's your name?
Adam.
Oh, that sucks. What's your name?
Mia.
All right, so I got 4 girls in total. I only have 3 this weekend. The other one is gone, which is A-okay. We are a blended family. And my wife is too, but my wife is taking her sister to some college events. Oh, there's Gay Boy's truck. Gay Boy Josh. Look at it. Oh, he washed it. I'm gonna throw dirt on it. I'm gonna throw dirt on Josh's truck. All right, so it is about 9:45 Saturday. The parts store closes at 12. But Peterbilt still stays open till 4. So gotta make it to Fleet Pride. Hopefully they can find this gasket. If not, I got a freaking, or this shim they call it, but it's like a gasket slash shim. But anyways, yeah, so I have got to do some running around. Got my kids with me and I got my pup. And we're just gonna make a short, quick vlog for the day. So I've seen this before, where like the 4 hex bolts that's right there at that flange where you can kind of clock it and whatnot. I've seen those kind of either walk out or shear off and break off and stuff, because the whole PTO system is air. So like you have the hydraulic fluid that pumps the fluid, but like the switch over where you can engage the gear from on and off is all air. So I don't know, maybe if that's, you know, that instant switch over or whatnot. I'm not sure. I'm not an expert when it comes to that stuff, but nonetheless, I have seen this before. It is what it is. It's fairly an easy fix. It's just like, it's easy to an extent, but it is like a messy fix because you have to drop like all the fluid in the transmission and break the seals and all that stuff. So, but I've done this many times on many trucks, so it's not the end of the world for me. But Boss Man and his brother, who they normally work on the trucks, you know, and I help every now and again, but they're out doing some moves, and I need to be rolling for next week, so we're just gonna come in and get it done. I'll keep you guys along for the journey. I got my kids, so they'll grab the GoPro eventually and, you know, be talking to it and whatnot, and I don't know, maybe narrating. So anyways, stick around, stay tuned, appreciate you guys.
A few moments later.
We have been to Fleet Pride, Peterbilt. We had to get the shims for the PTO pump from Fleet Pride, and then we went to pick up a serpentine belt, and then some bushings for the wishbone on the rear end, the torque bar, because they're blown out. So those are the shims. The bushings are back somewhere, and we stopped and got lunch. What do we have for lunch, girls?
Cookout.
Cookout! If you guys are from the southeast, you guys have had cookout before, or you've seen it. If not, you should try it. Cookout is really good. They have, like, they're known for like their milkshakes and like it's like grill style food, obviously the name Cookout. So but yeah, now we're headed to True Value, and we're gonna get the bolts that we need, because I got a couple bolts that are a little longer than the other ones, and I'd rather just go in with the same exact set to make this install nice and smooth. So we're gonna grab those, and then we also have to grab the hex bolts for the flange on the actual PTO itself. So yeah, we'll grab all that, get back to the yard, and you guys should see me putting this thing back together. Hopefully. Hopefully. I don't know why they're letting me do this. I know nothing about a truck. I don't even know how to work on anything. And I'm low on fuel. Donate $1, I'm broke.
What did he say?
Just joking.
A few moments later.
What's up, Chase? I brought you a little friend, buddy. You probably not in the mood to play, huh? Hey. Hi. Everybody, that's Chase. That is Ryan's dog, and he is deaf. He can't hear anything. Well, he can kind of hear like high pitch noises, but that's Chase. You can sneak up on him. He doesn't like it, but sometimes I do it. Oh man. All right, so all right, girls, y'all can get in the trunk, or y'all, yeah, get in the trunk because it's gonna be hot.
Okay.
All right, brought my kids to work. It's Bring Your Kids to Work Day. If you didn't know, now you know. And if you don't know, now you know, pimpin'. All right, so look all the stuff we got. I'm about to turn the light on. Bear with me. All right, anyways, we're gonna do a little time lapse getting this back together. Better put these bolts in here, so all right.
Good dog. Good boy.
If you guys want to, there's a stool over there. You guys, there's a step stool right there. You want to bring that over? You guys can sit down on that.
You want me to bring that stool?
Yeah, you can sit on the stool.
I want to watch the play.
All right, I gotta get to putting this back together. Back to time lapse. right, y'all, so I got the flange put on. All these are torqued down. I got anti-seize on the input shaft, or the input where the shaft is gonna go. I cleaned off the surface up here. I used the scrape tool, scraped off any other oak gasket. So teeth look good, everything's running like it's supposed to, or it's working like it's supposed to. This in here is pointless to kind of clean because the gear oil is just gonna sit here and dirty this back up, but I'll wipe it off. Make sure nothing gets in there. So, yep, good to go. All right, so now it's good to go back on the truck. So, with the old shims, if you're not paying attention, it looks like it's just one shim, right? But in reality, when you look, it's a thick shim and a thin shim. But every truck is different. Allegedly, some trucks have more shim, some trucks have less shim. But this is to shim the gear on the transmission. Also, it's to seal the PTO pump to the transmission. So anyways, I got my two shims over here. I got a thick one and a thin one, just like on this. You got a thick one and a thin one, a thick one and a thin one. So we're about to go mount this up. I got new bolts for the pump on the side right here, and I got the washers. I got one more washer in the truck. The place I picked it up from only have 3 washers. All right, so I got the pump on the ground, got the gaskets, got the bolts for that. I need to get the bolts for the transmission side, which is right here. Make sure I got all my washers. Missing one washer, I gotta grab that. Right there, I need to get me some Loctite. You okay, bug? Haha, Tux finally got Bobby. His dog Mac always pisses on my, always pisses on everything. Doesn't matter what it is. Good old Mac. All right, I'm trying to look for a locking washer. Oh, there it is. All right, cool, got it. Come on, Tux. All right, now I got everything I need. I got my PTO pump, I got my gaskets, I got my nuts, bolts, and yeah, and then I got Tux. Oh, there you go. That's what keeps you stuck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, guys. So, I cleaned this surface up last night on the bottom of the transmission. Thing gasket, little gasket, big gasket. Where's Jay at?
Right here.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm just sitting there.
Dang, dog, I thought you were gonna help me. You said yay? You said you don't know? What in the world? So I'm just gonna put a little bit of something to kind of stick the gasket up in place, or the shim up in place.
You need help? What you doing? I'm just putting rocks into the thing, so. Just put rocks under it so it can be stable.
I'll do that one, and then I'll do the second one. Same thing, just put just a little, not nothing crazy. So I know some people will be like, no, don't do that. And some people are like, yeah, that's a smart idea. Well, there we are. The last thing you want to do is sit here and rip this. I did get two just in case. So now it's up there. Now the shims are up there. sure gasket stays where it needs to be. Pretty much it. I'm gonna finish going around putting all the bolts in, and you guys will see that here shortly. All right, y'all, so I got the PTO pump up. I got all the bolts tightened down. I got the little air line right there. Now I got to put the actual PTO pump. So this is the PTO that mounts to the transmission, and then this guy is a PTO pump. So we'll get that rolling right about now. All right, so we got the PTO pump up. PTO itself is mounted. It's all tightened down. Air lines are back on. So now we just got to refill it with some oil and see how it goes. So before, you can move this thing side by side because these bolts in here were broken. But now that those are nice and tight and replaced, everything looks good. I'm gonna need you to pump this, okay?
Okay.
Show them who the camera girl is. Alright, so we gotta do 5 gallons of transmission fluid, gear oil, as they call it. Are you responding? Are you responding?
Responded to what?
To me?
Yeah.
Are you saying Alright, so we got 5 gallons of gear oil.
Okay.
You're not supposed to respond. Oh, Jesus. Alright, so I gotta get under there. I gotta take the bolt out inside the transmission, put this hook piece in there, and then you're gonna pump it until I say stop, okay? But it's gonna be a while. So all you do to pump it is this. But you're gonna see it come through here, okay? You see that? You can talk to me now.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Okay. Get my damn camera. Oh God, trying to YouTube the kids is hilarious. All right, so as Jaya is pumping, we just have to sit here and wait, and we're waiting for some gear oil to spill out. Then that's when you know you are filled. So this is an 18-speed Eaton transmission. I told her it's gonna be a while. Did I, Bug? All right. So that's what you're looking for. Once it spills out, then you know it's good. All right, grab this, Jack. Perfect. Good job, Dave. All right, just make sure your thing is nice and tight. All right, so now we're gonna swap out the serpentine belt and the AC belt. I got the AC belt here, new serpentine belt there. I got them off. Now we gotta put them back on. One thing I almost forgot to do, well, I almost did on this one, but I'm taking it off now, is while you got your belts off, check all your pulleys. All right, so these are still good, but this one, it's got a little sound. We're gonna rock with that for a little longer because we've had this issue for almost 6 months now. And then this one, I mean, it's good, but You want to make sure you don't hear nothing like horrible. Okay, so check this. We just replaced this one probably like 4 or 5 months ago. The tensioner pulley, and idler pulley's good. Our idler pulley's good. So, all right, cool. All right, serpentine belts installed, AC belts installed. Got to make sure all the ribs are on there. They are. So. All right, now we got to change the oil, service it, grease it, and then we should be done. So we're starting just to check the serpentine belt, make sure it's not leaking, but I can't test the PTO system until I connect it to the truck. So we're about to service it too. It's been sitting all afternoon, all night, and all morning. It's about 12 o'clock right now. We'll get the oil a little warm. Alright, so we're gonna drain the fuel, the oil, change the fluids, change the filters, grease it, and then be back to making money on Monday, boys. My kid just did that behind the background.
Just give my money.
Just give my money. All right, people. Well, come on. You guys know I suck at outros, so. Anyways, we fixed the truck. All right, guys. So I obviously didn't get the outro completely. Just to sum it up, because it's Saturday, I'm tired, I'm hot, and ready to go home. We fixed the PTO pump. We fixed the seals, the gaskets. We put new oil in the trans. You guys should have seen all that. After that, we serviced the truck. We did fuel, filter, oil, greased everything. We swapped out some valves for like the drop axle, because my drop axle tends to want to like air up slow, but now it's going down fast, so just chipping at that. What else? I got little things here or there that are a little worn out, but they're on order. So for the most part, the truck is back in order. We're ready to roll for Monday. And yeah, so I want to say a huge thanks to my helper. She's reading the book, little nerd.
Hi.
And them too. But I want to say a huge shout out to them. Hi. Huge shout out to my kids. We've been at this. What time we got here? Like 9 o'clock we got out today? What time is it now?
Yeah. 9 o'clock. 4 o'clock.
So 4 o'clock. Ooh, worked the whole dang day. So yeah. Man, these kids are really good. They're amazing. They behave. They're well behaved and everything. Jaya helped me out a lot too. As I was finishing up with the tools, she was wiping all the tools. The boss man even gave her some currency. Oh yeah, he gave her some money, which is cool, you know. So yeah, I'm tired. We gotta run home, change clothes, because I am a filthy mess. Tux is dirty. He's tired. He's been out all day. Man, but all right, y'all. Like always, like, share, subscribe. Thank you for following along. Thank you for following along. Like, share, subscribe. Say louder.
Bye.
Oh my gosh, she said like, share, subscribe. So yeah.
Subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, subscribe to our channel.
Subscribe.
We hit over 100 subscribers.
And let us get more subscribers.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
You get some money.
Well, if it comes with it. Really, it's just a hobby, but damn, you know, auto about $1 now. Anyways, all right, you guys, we're out of here. We're about to enjoy the rest of our Saturday, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Boom! Give me an outro.
Bye.